Hi, my name is Cheryn Salazar. I'm the owner of Beauty by Cheryn and the Wig Emporium. And I began back in 1993 companies through the internet that would provide products for people like myself who did not have head hair, eyelashes, or eyebrows. And my story is, and I like to be open about this because a lot of people have been in shame hiding their story. I have trichotillomania. I've had it since I was 12 years old, so that's 1972. And that is where I began pulling out my eyelashes, and then that evolved to my eyebrows, and then I have had some head hair at other times. And I thought I was alone until I was about 30. And that was when the Trichotillomania Learning Center was developed. It's a nonprofit organization. And then we started to get the word out and learn more about this devastating disorder where we're actually inflicting this damage to ourselves and not knowing why. And amazingly enough, there are 4-month-old babies that have had this. And we also understand that it's something that's in the DNA. It's in the genetics. It is something that is in the nervous system. And it's like if you skin pick or nail bite or overeat or anything like that to alleviate anxiety, for example, this is what my body does. But then again, the 4-month-old babies, there's different, it's such a multi-spectrum disorder. We don't really understand, or I don't. I know there's been tremendous studies in the last 2 decades that has brought a lot of understanding, but I'm just gonna bring you my simple story so that, and if you want more information, check out trich.org. It's now called something else, like Body Focus Repetitive Disorder, BFRD, I don't remember. So to be safe, trich.org, and you'll get all the information you need on this, okay? So we're talking, just to tell you a little bit more, about 5 to 8 million, or 5 to 10 million people in the United States have been estimated to do this. That's probably a small number, I don't know. Again, more information there, but I'm telling you, you are not alone, okay? So with that said, I came here, what do you call it, without makeup, to show you who I am, what I look like without makeup, and what this amazing makeup does so that you can feel a sense of beauty and normalcy again. A few years back where I lived in Mexico where it was probably a 2 to 3 shower a day experience, and my makeup stayed on, and I snorkeled and scubaed and my makeup stayed on. It has taken away that angst, okay? And this is what I want for you guys. This is how the business started. I didn't plan on starting a business, but it started out of my own need, and I love to pass on information to other people to help them, okay? So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my eyeliner first, and you're gonna see how easy it is. Now, there's a learning curve to anything. So if you don't feel like you can do it at first, just keep trying. Really, keep trying. It's so easy, and it doesn't take long to get this down. In fact, I pretty much could probably do this while I'm driving. Not that I ever have, but I can just, I can feel where my eyelids are and put it on, and and it's just something that's you can do. I promise. Okay, even children do this. I have customers as young as 8 years old, and it's just just taking the time and trying. Okay, so here I am with my funky mirror. It's just a close-up mirror. Oh, okay. And then I start with the lighter color because as I'm getting older, I don't want to look like I have raccoon eyes, but when I was younger, I rocked the black. I'm being real here because this is my makeup and it lasts a long time, as you can tell. But I just swirl it with my brush lightly. Got a little bit on my brush. And I take it and I first start with the outlining of the inside of my eye. So see how nice and dark it goes on? And I want to paint it. It's kind of like a canvas. So I'm gonna paint on the inside, and I start closest to the waterline of my eye. I guess that's what you call the eyeball. It's a fancy word. And now I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more. Because the truth is when we have eyelashes, we don't just have a line that, that goes across. We have the shading of our lid, that pink tissue area. On most people, it's kind of pinkish, but it's always a lighter color. And then I'd like to bring it up and, if it works this way, with my finger, I can just smudge it, and if it doesn't, then I'll add a little eyeliner pencil and do a little shading. And then when I go out at nighttime, I make it a little bit more shady, and then I'm rocking the look, okay? So that is something that just as much makeup you want in the daytime, and then you can bring it more for the evening, then there you go. Okay, so here I am. I've got this on my brush, now much less product. So I'm gonna take it to my lower lid, and I'm gonna just start to color it in. I really don't want to make it look like I have makeup on. That was my, especially when I had shame around this, I didn't want to draw unwanted attention. So what I would do is just put a light amount on so people really go, oh, you're wearing makeup? And that's what I do. So now with that said, now I'm going to still bring it down a little bit more, because when you have eyelashes, you have a curved down eyelashes and upper, unless you are Asian, and then you'll have more of a straight out. But usually with me, my lashes will go up and down. And so I want to create a shadowing to give the effect that when I'm far away, it looks like I have eyelashes. And seriously, I don't have people even noticing, because people don't look into your eyes like we do with trichotillomania or alopecia, or something where you're missing the lashes and you're very self-conscious. People that don't have this will just look at the whole face as a whole. So really, it's amazing how people just won't even notice. The color I've been using right now is called Brownie Point. This is actually considered a shadow. So it's going to be called Indelible Eye Gel Liner Shadow, okay? And it is, because there is no brow makeup that they make. So when I wanted to have something that would stay on beautifully, I realized that their shadow worked beautifully. So I start my eye and then go to my eyebrow with the shadow. And that way then it's more translucent, and I put it on really lightly. I don't want a stencil look. And I just shade it on where I feel like my eyebrow would have gone. And as you do this, you get more and more comfortable where you go, oh yeah, that's where it goes. And it's just simple. So what you've seen already is me putting on my eyeliner, and then now this, probably within just a few minutes, okay? So now I've got the base look, and I'm now going to add to it and build upon it so that I'm keeping it from becoming too dark, okay? Now, one thing I want to show you is, let's just say I make a mistake and I go, oh no, like that, right? This stuff is just so amazing, because all you have to do is then just take your brush, it's like a mascara wand, and you just take it and brush it out. And there you go. You know, you just got to feel so comfortable with it to go, you know, I'm not going to be able to not do this, okay? So here I go. Add a little bit more. Okay. So right here is one of the products I carry called the Indelible Eye Eyebrow Pencil, okay? And I happen to like the black coffee. Not too dark, but it's not too brown. I need to have some black in my eyebrow. So I like this because now I'll take it and I will stroke like hair, like, you know, strokes, and, you know, brush it out. So it's applying, brushing out, applying, brushing out. That's the technique to keep it soft and light and natural looking. Okay. I do it like this, and then I come back to my eyes, and now I'm going to bring in the brownie. I just like the brown for me. And I'm going to just dot, 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 color it in a little bit, and I love this, it's got like a sponge tip, and then kind of smear it. And as you can tell, the younger you are, the less the eyelids move. Again, embrace yourself. You know, as you get older, it's wonderful to get older. You just gotta love that part of you, because you have a lot of experience in life. Okay, so here I am. I might say this is a little dark on the bottom, but I'm just gonna go for sake of showing how this eyeliner works. Just put it on. And there you go. That's what I would do. So once I have applied the Brownie Point, which again is the shadow, I want to sometimes get a little bit more depth, because the more your eye or brow has the color that it normally would have, it doesn't pop like and look like this, okay? It just draws in and looks more natural, okay? So with that, I'll just take a little the black out, and I paint it inside a little bit more, and just very also lightly here, and fill in any spots. And I just always feel like I get my best look applying these makeups in that way. Go ahead and take a little bit of makeup off to show you how easy that is, and lighten it up. There we go. I think I am preferring it more lighter nowadays. Maybe a few little strokes just to get some depth in there. And that's my dog in the background. Can't control a dog. I guess I could remove him, but he's a part of my life. Okay. All right, so there we go. And now I'm going to show you. My perfectionism comes out now. how to apply a different product, because sometimes I might want to have a little bit more stick-to-itiveness than this product offers. I do want to say this is the best eyebrow pencil, eyeliner pencil I have ever found. It stays on beautifully. I do want to tell you, if you rub your eyes or your eyebrows, it will come off because it activates your oil glands. Those are two of the largest oil glands in your body. So you don't want to rub. So for those that are going to be wanting to have it be on for a few more days, there was an amazing product called Wonder Brow that I discovered recently, and oh my goodness, it almost became my favorite product. But I just find I like it at certain times, and sometimes I just throw the makeup on. So it's just all up to you, okay? But it's great to have alternatives. As I was saying, the Wonder Brow is just so strong, and the eyeliner as well, the indelible eye gel eyeliner and shadow, that they have their own removers. And this is the Wonder Brow, and it comes in a small bottle, but it lasts a long time. And then here is for the indelible eye gel, cream eyeshadow or eyeliner. When you're really wanting to clean off your face, that's what you have to use. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of this remover for taking the eyebrow makeup off, since I'm going to now add the Wonder Brow and show you the application I do with that. So this stuff just pulls it, takes it right off. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. And I will do the other eyebrow too. I like to use for my eyebrows between this brown and the black, because I'm really in between. So I can put it on, okay. Sometimes I can put the black on really lightly and it looks great, and other times it kind of comes on a little where I feel like it's a little too dark. So I like to actually start with the brown light one, and then I'll add that a little bit on top of it. So it's not like I have to start over again. So what I do is I take this brush and I'm gonna wipe it just on and get the product from the outside of the, whatever you call it, from the outside of this brush, because I do not want this to go on too thick. I want it to go on just where it shades on my face, okay? So again, I'll start like that so you don't think I have to wipe it on my hand first. And I'm going to now, and I do have a few brows here, some of you might not have any. It's just a matter of learning to train your memory where your brow line is, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and brush real lightly. Okay. And see, really this is too light for me. So that's why I like the black too. But a little bit more, get a little braver. And anytime there's anything that's too thick, I right away will take my spoolie and just thin it down. And I like the outer edge of my brow to be light, but there, you know, just kind of like a shading. Because then I can add pencil on top of this and get more of the lines. So now I'm turning my brush around, getting a little darker, a little thicker. It almost looks like there's more eyebrows from that. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more paint, really carefully, controlled. And this stuff is like, when you see videos of this, it does stay on. It just is amazing. You can rub your finger across it and it just stays on beautifully. So now I've chosen the Wonder Brow, and I chose the black because it matches more my hair color, but I could add a little brown if I want to lighten it up and mix it. But so here's the effect of when you are taking your fingers over it and how it stays on really beautifully. This stuff just is amazing, and I've never seen anything like it. The eyebrow has one of the largest oil glands, so that's going to activate the oil. That's why I'm using it with my pencil, even though it's waterproof. It still will come off if I'm, you know, doing that movement around my face. But with this, it stays on, and it'll stay on for days. So now that the Wonder Brow makeup has been staying on, and I want to remove it, I can't just use any product to take it off. It just doesn't work that way. They've actually created their own remover. So I want to show you what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm going to first take and just try to, with water, get the makeup to come off. And that's what I'm saying, okay? So now I'm going to take a little bit of this remover. Doesn't take much. Put a little bead there and kind of dump it there. And now I'm going to go like this. And I'm gonna take off. Now, is that not fantastic? I love this. Okay. I also have a website for wigs, and that is at thewigemporium.com. That information will be below on the bar too. And we offer all makes and styles at the lowest prices possible, and also offer often no shipping and restocking fees. So please give us a call if you have any questions about that too. We want to take care of all your needs and help you feel the beautiful person that you are.